Good morning, good day, friends. This is Tracy Brown, your somatic nutrition therapist and attuned eating expert. And I had another reader question, so I thought this week would be another themed week on hunger. So this person asked me basically, why do I put off eating? Why do I push off my hunger cues? How come I ignore myself? Super good question, right? It's like we can look at it from a compassionate witness stance and recognize that doesn't seem right, that when I'm hungry, I get myself busy and I'll ignore it, or I'll tell myself I'll eat later, or I'll tell myself that it's not that important. So right there, if you're ignoring hunger cues, there's a level of this being about needs and worth. If we just want to cut to the chase with it and make this a really short video, is that when we intellectually know that I got some healing to do, I need to be eating, maybe if I don't always feel like it, maybe if the hunger signals aren't strong, but I have other body signals of headachiness, weakness. I know I have a condition that needs some more healing and I could eat, I might as well. Or it's out now, I know I'm a little hungry or a lot hungry, but 5 more minutes, one more project, I'll get to that later, one more errand. Honestly, what you're saying is I can't yield. I can't slow down because if I feel these needs, it might be too much. Or I'll have to feel some of this old residue of the belief system that my needs don't matter or that other things are more important. And why do we think those things? Because we were taught those things, either overtly or not explicitly, but implicitly through other people's behavior towards us. That's how we learn that those things are not so much a way of life or a belief system, but just what we've learned is how you get along in this life with the people you're around. And what I gotta tell you, this is really, really important, is that when we ignore hunger, when it's I'm hungry, I have a physiologic need, or maybe I even have a need to just get some pleasure, and we say, no, not now. Imagine that's what you're telling as an adult, telling some younger aspect of you, no, not now, you're hungry, you have a need for fun, you have a need for nourishment, to be seen, to be known, but not now. One more email is more important, or somebody else's phone call that, is not going anywhere is more important. That's what we're recapitulating. We are recapitulating that old, honestly, insecure attachment system. We don't want to do that anymore. We don't want to abandon our needs, and we don't want to tell ourselves that our needs are too much. I know that those neural pathways take a long time to fade out and the new ones be watered, but how we water that is simply by when I'm hungry or I know I have something that needs tended to, instead of being really low down here on the list, it becomes higher here on the list. And there's a commitment to that it's important and that it's worthy and necessary. So we're going to talk a lot more about putting off needs this week. I think it's a really important topic. All of my clients struggle with it. I struggled with it, believing that needs weren't necessary, and those aren't true. Those aren't true statements. You're a human. You're a human mammal. You definitely have needs, and no amount of bullying, inner critiquing, gaslighting yourself is going to change that. And the sooner we can accept some of that, honestly, the quicker our recovery movement's going to go, if that makes sense. I mean, we can only go as fast as the slowest parts can go, but there's a level of peace of yeah, I'm a human. And remember, this also goes back to shame. If you feel that you have shame around having needs, humans tend to do the opposite thing, which is have pride, right? We tend to I'm not going to have needs then. I'm just not going to have needs. I'm going to be above it. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to act as if it's not happening. I'm going to tell myself all kinds of things with food rules or my body size that I must not need food. It's just all mental strategy. It's just not congruent with the body's sensations and the needs. But those protectors are there for a good reason, which we'll talk maybe more in detail about in Wednesday and Friday's video. So thank you all so much for watching live. If you have any comments or questions, please put them below. The more specific examples you'd like to share, I can answer those questions. You basically get some free coaching. I can answer those questions here live if you'd like. This is obviously also one of my specialties and some of the work I do is working on the shame and the neurobiology of shame around having needs, and watering some neural pathways of good. So if you need some more one-on-one help with that, I'm here to do that as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in Wednesday's video. Bye for now.